Hey peeps, it's Carmeon Hamilton, Memphis-based interior designer, HGTV host extraordinaire, and a girl that just loves to have a good time with a cocktail or two. I am back with another episode of Crafts, Cocktails, and Conversations with Carmeon Hamilton, and I am so excited about my guest today. So you may know them, at least you should. One is an actor, performer, and urban farmer. The other, singer, songwriter. Both are social entrepreneurs and founders of Mama Sundry. I want to introduce and welcome Bertram Williams Jr. and Talibah Safiyah. Welcome, friend.
Thank you.
They're some of my favorite Memphians, y'all. Oh my God. Literally some of my favorite people. And what y'all don't know, and I need y'all to get together, is that they are married, okay? We're gonna get down into the nitty gritty of this and the things that happen in the social sphere, but they are a handsomely married couple. If you didn't know, now you know, okay? I am so excited to have you both here. Joining me on Crafts and Cocktails, we are going to make something fairly light. Our cocktail of the day is a Saint Nick Spritz, featuring a little Saint Germain. A little champagne don't hurt anybody, okay? And it definitely, well, we don't know how deep we're gonna get into these combos, so we'll see how many times we replenish the cups, okay?
I want to finish the bottle.
Oh, well, we finishing the bottle.
Short-term goal.
Let's go. Okay, well, since you want to finish the bottle, Bertram, I would love it if you open the bottle. And Miss Talibah, would you please take on the Saint Germain?
Absolutely.
So we need an ounce and a half. This is about 2 ounces on this side of the jigger, so fill that up almost to the top.
So 3/4 on the Saint Germain?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And you could just dump that into both of those glasses and then hand it my way, and I'll take care of me down here.
Got you.
And as Bertram is working on this champs,
Ooh, it smells so good. I love this smell.
see,
of Saint
it's
Germain.
what is it? Elderflower?
Yeah.
Elderflower. Elderflower liqueur. It's a good one.
I love it.
Yes.
Oh,
Opa!
wow.
Okay, and then for me, a little bit. That's a little. That's
That's
3/4, but that's enough. Okay.
Mathematician.
5, 6. My son would be proud. Okay, now let's squeeze a little bit of lemon juice. So you
Okay.
could take one of those halves. Yeah. Squeeze there.
I'm gonna do you too.
Sure.
Yeah.
I was
Yep.
actually looking forward to squeezing the lemon.
It's already
well,
done.
here, you can squeeze mine.
there we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, lemon.
Love
bag.
Lemon Bay.
Lovely. And okay, we have a little bit of tonic water.
Okay.
So we will pop the top on
I
this.
used to pop tops like that with my teeth.
You still do sometimes.
You know, I'm not proud of that.
He got
Do you
one
still
sharp
have
tooth.
your teeth? Oh, one. Okay.
Let's not talk about it. Move right on.
Okay. Just a splash, because we don't want to water down everything too much. Yeah, that's
Want to pour your own?
No,
splash.
thank you.
Okay.
Take care
Your
of
sister,
it.
Lynn.
A little splash.
All right.
Yeah, I honestly don't know why we need tonic water, but the recipe calls for it. And I think it does add some additional effervescence.
Yeah.
There we go.
Come on now.
We went to school. Little effervescence, but please, sir. No. Absolutely not.
Time for the champagne.
Worst speller ever. Yes. Top us off with some champagne.
All right, here we have some Chandon.
Chandon.
California. Let me read the rest of this label. Smell good, taste good.
Pull me up.
Yeah.
So, tip for you guys. I love a brut champagne. You can also do this with Prosecco. It's a sparkling wine. I don't need the added sugar that comes with the Prosecco. There's already plenty of sweetness in the Saint Germain. So that's why I stick with a brut champagne. And that's what this is. Yes, pull me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Tell me when. Okay.
We got to put in a do-do-do.
That's how I feel. I feel a little
You shortchanged both of y'all. Okay, go
I'm just
ahead.
trying to pour like a
Look, we gonna need
like
straws
I've
in a
been somewhere
minute.
before.
want to have to do like this.
Yeah, that's the
That's what we're doing?
yeah.
Kiss
Say
pro
we were gonna
situation?
Go
I
ahead.
did.
I mean, we got some more bottles in the back.
Let's go.
As we said.
So
I just
look,
got excited.
I can't pick mine up.
Let's switch.
Okay, now that we are poured, we garnish. So these, since it's the holidays, we're thinking color. Color always. We started with a very beautiful glass, but let's get a sprig of rosemary.
Okay.
And you guys can reach in there, sprig of rosemary, and like let it drape over the edge.
We love rosemary.
We love some rosemary. And there's some little curly cues of lemon peel. And you could take one of those little curly cues and stick it next to your rosemary, or it can fall in like that. Doesn't matter.
It's in there.
It's in there. But you know what? I'm gonna fix mine. There we go.
From my rosemary over here.
Prune.
It's exciting to watch the bubbles come from.
I know,
the
isn't
lemon
it?
peel. So cute.
And now let's add some more color. Pomegranate seeds. And
Just shaking things in there.
you can shake them. You can you can shake them. You can shake them. You can pick them, pluck them. Get you a few,
Love it.
and they float in the
They're so
bubbles.
cute.
So
I feel like I
they
need
really
more.
feel festive. Yeah, get them all.
Mine look a little sad right now.
Make good use of them.
This is so pretty. I love these
It's
colors.
pretty.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Let's keep sticking my finger in there.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you. I will take a few as well.
The Saint Nick Spritz is spritzing right
It's
now.
spritzing. It's spritzing. It's doing its job. Now we are beautifully garnished.
Yes, we are.
We must cheers. Okay. Would either of you like the honors of coming up with the cheers?
We're cheersing to Saint Nick. You choose. Okay.
This is to that black abundance.
Absolutely.
Here for it. Cheers. And sip, sip, sip. So good.
The smell of the rosemary while you're drinking this sweet drink is so nice.
See? And I was
Nice
hoping.
little counterpoint, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Hoping one of you noticed that. So that is what happens when you have a coupe glass. So the shape of the glass is what keeps everything close to your nose as you sip.
Oh, you just put us onto something.
There you go.
Yeah.
Put you onto something, put you onto something, put you onto something.
Let's go.
That's what I do. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we clear this out and start our craft, I have a question for each of you. We are asking each guest, what was your first cocktail or drink? Because I know it might not have been a cocktail.
Not a cocktail.
I was good and grown before I had a cocktail.
Actually,
What was your first cocktail or drink, and when was it?
oh man, I don't want to incriminate
The
nobody.
statute of limitations is gone. So,
The first thing I remember drinking was Tanqueray, which is just such an extreme way to
That's-
walk into the
Jumped
game.
off in the deep end.
But a friend of mine, her cousin was celebrating her 21st birthday with us for some reason, and we were like 17.
Oh,
And we
okay.
had a bottle of Tanqueray, and we drove around Memphis
Oh no.
very unsafely. My insides were on the streets of South Memphis.
Oh.
It was hilarious. I loved every moment of it. I never drank Tanqueray again. To this day. I'm all right, thank you. But this
I
is
know that
lovely.
life.
Real trauma.
Know that
Tanqueray
life.
trauma.
So Tanqueray. All right. So
Nothing,
gin.
yo.
No sponsorships from Tanqueray.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so mine, I was like 12, and me and my guys would walk
Sounds
to the
about right.
corner store and buy Boone's Farm. And it used to
Okay,
come in the
Boone's Farm.
big bottle with the colorful liquid, and we thought we was so
What the hell is Boone's
turned. It's
Farm?
like a juicy wine
Oh,
with a
God.
lot of sugar, but my actual
Kool-Aid.
first
It's Kool-Aid.
Okay.
cocktail though would have been I'm dating myself with this one, but the Incredible Hulk. Like we were coming out of high school, that Hypnotic and the Hennessy really do mix. You know what I'm saying?
Do they? Because I've never had an Incredible Hulk. I've never had Hypnotic.
Me neither.
Really?
I don't like real colorful drinks.
Clearly, I like the Bone Farm Hypnotic.
I like
Clearly.
colorful garnishes, but not the liquid. Don't get me.
Okay, we are getting ready to kick off this particular craft. And I have so much to talk to them about. This is more of an assembly situation. All of you guys at home, this is something that you can create ahead of time for your guests for any cocktail party or as gifts for anyone over the holiday season. We are going to be assembling some nice little potpourri giftables. We are ready for a craft, and we're calling this a little seasonal simmer, otherwise potpourri. So, I would love, it's potpourri. So we are making little giftable potpourris. So if you two would take a little baggie, I have mine preset here. It's easier to have something standing up, so you don't have to hold the bag as you're assembling. So go ahead and stick your little baggies in your glass.
Bag and glass.
Bag and glass. And ultimately, this is just an assembly thing. It's some dried fruit and some more dried things, some aromatics like cinnamon and star of anise and some basil. No,
Bay leaf.
Bay leaf. See, the farmers be knowing. Bay leaf, little fresh rosemary, and some cranberries just for color, because it's all about you gotta make it pretty. It has to be pretty. So what we will do is assemble while we're talking, because this craft ain't that hard, because I really want to get into the conversation. But what we need to do is grab a few of each. We have some dried grapefruit and dried orange.
Okay.
These have been dried in the oven on 180 degrees. Oh, thank you. So pretty. 180 degrees for 6 hours. But you probably wondering, like, what's the easier way to do it? Colin, what's the easier way to do that?
It's easier if you just preheat your oven at 300, turn it off, put them in there, and let them bake overnight.
Set your oven to 300, put your fruit in there, then turn your oven off and let it just do its thing overnight. That's probably the easiest thing to do. If your oven doesn't go to 180, then do the other way. But dried fruit, especially since you're giving this away, you don't want to give nobody wet bags of fruit. That ain't gonna go over well. So some dried citrus, which is also an aromatic. We got grapefruit and orange. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
And star of anise. Those are so pretty. You can also use clove.
Yeah.
Clove is very, very aromatic. Like, it smells so good. It smells like winter.
Wow.
Yes. So I'll take 2.
Me too. They smell so wonderful. Like licorice.
Licorice. And I'll take a basil
Bay leaf.
thing. I prefer basil, but bay leaf. See, bay leaves remind me of lasagna and spaghetti.
Same.
And
Same.
That's what be in That's crazy.
Also, chicken noodle soup. Soups.
One bay leaf. I always feel like you're lucky if you end up with the bay leaf in your bowl.
In your bowl.
Yeah.
Amen. So a bay leaf.
We got 2.
A cinnamon stick.
Yeah.
Definitely need some cinnamon.
Ooh,
And a little rosemary. I'll take a little bit for me. And you get you some rosemary? Okay, get you some rosemary now. You got to have all the ingredients. All of
rosemary
it.
is one of my favorite scents.
Mine too.
It smells so
I love it in cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
Like the actual flavor, like doing a rosemary syrup in a cocktail. So good. And then a couple cranberries for color. You know what? I feel like cranberries are only good for garnish and color.
What?
Because who eats actual, even if you cook them, like, because I'm going to tell you, even over the holidays, I like the jelly cranberry sauce.
I mean,
like, give me the
yeah.
can.
What
give
we
me the
need
can.
what a whole cranberry for? Give me
I
a can.
don't, give me the canned cranberry sauce. Like, it ain't Thanksgiving or Christmas without canned cranberry sauce.
I just had some last night with my last bit of dressing for the season.
I think I'm killing mine tonight.
Yeah, it was
And
delicious.
I'm
We
so
tried
excited.
some gluten-free dressing this time. It was fire.
But I don't know if y'all heard, 2023 we moving off of cranberry. I've been doing pear. What is the thing?
Nobody's heard because it's been you.
No, this is
Wait a
today is
minute.
the day.
Wait a minute. What is
type?
this? The
pear preserves?
Yes, so he
One
got
of my-
some pear preserves.
One of my farmer homies gave me some pear preserves, and so I swapped out the cranberry for the pear preserves. Y'all need to catch
So you put pear preserves on your
on
dressing?
my dressing. Come on now.
It wasn't smooth. It's like real chunks of pear in there, but they're super soft.
Yeah, and delicious. Thank you very much. All right, moving right on.
Okay.
All right.
Pear preserves on the dressing. You heard it here first.
You may never hear
You're
it
welcome for
again.
that one.
Indeed. Okay. That's ultimately it. We have these cute little baggies that have an adhesive strip, and you just pull your adhesive strip, get rid of that, fold it over, and you could end there. You could be done, but why? This is a gifted item. You want it to be as cute as possible. So we're gonna finish ours with a little ribbon. I'll take mine. Here's some ribbon for you too. And of course, a cute little tag. And you can do names on these or just a very spirit-forward note, whatever suits your fancy. And you can string these on your ribbon. And I hope my nails cooperate so I can get this on here. But also cocktail kicked in. I can't see this
Man.
little hole. Can't see.
This Christmas tree is so pretty.
It's
though.
very pretty.
I
Colin
love
did
the
an
gold
amazing
accents.
job selecting all of our materials for the day. Look now,
Yeah,
cause we done finished this crab. We gonna make some more bags while we talk. But I told y'all this one was easy because we got some talking to do. But this is what you're going for. You saw that already because it was done down here. But this is what you're going for. And you can pre-make these, put them in a cute little basket for your party, and have everybody take one to go home.
honestly,
Take one.
Even if you boiled it and made tea with it, like it would make the room aromatic, but the liquid would be delicious.
See, you know what? And that's why I have them here, because these two are one with the earth. And it's something I'm kind of jealous of a little bit, because I keep telling myself I'm gonna go outside and all that yard I got back there and plant something. But I think what I'm gonna do is just call the urban farmer right here and go, can you dig this up for me? And then just plant whatever.
Go do it right now.
Look, and we're done. So, no, but please tell me about your mission. Tell us about Mama Sundry and your mission behind Mama Sundry.
So, Mama Sundry, we really just are seeking to define and translate what being self-sufficient and being sustainable looks like for Black people that live in Memphis first and foremost.
Okay.
But that live anywhere in the world and in the U.S. And we're trying to provide products that make it easier, classes and events that make it feel fun and not like this heavy burden on the people. To be a
Especially
part
for
of.
those of us that don't even know where to start when
Right.
it comes to sustainability or anything about learning
And it
what
really
the earth
just
does.
starts with curiosity, you
There
know?
we go.
And things start to unfold pretty simply, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would. I think, we are really invested in like helping our families live better and consume more mindfully. And I think that's at the core of our mission, like thinking more intentionally.
Mindful consumption.
Mindful
Absolutely.
consumption. Boom. Full stop. And, it showed up for us in some interesting ways too, in that we, in our neighborhood, we live in South Memphis. And so
Shout out to South Memphis.
Shout out to the South. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I can't do that. I ain't from South Memphis, but
You can throw it up. You
Yeah,
you know,
you're
I'll throw it up one time.
I wish somebody would try us.
But
I have been passed.
blessed from the great grannies, and so we in our neighborhood we have been doing some gardening work. We converted our front yard to produce food.
Oh, amazing.
Because like in addition to thinking about sustainability and mindful consumption, we're thinking about sovereignty, right?
And it's so exciting to go out to your yard and be able to say, I need one more thing for dinner, and you have it in your yard.
Oh, I did it last night. Am I talking
yeah.
too much?
Uh-uh.
I'm living it. So
What was on the menu last night? What you go outside and get?
I'm so glad that I can say that because I don't cook a lot, you know what I'm saying? But this true story.
For real,
True
like
story.
for real in real life, you cooked
I
dinner
chopped
last
up
night.
some turnips, you know, the bottom of the turnip, and I went out to the yard and pulled some mustard grains. And I felt like such a gangster. Because I just walked out, I was like, let me get 3 leaves. Now let me get 4. You know what I'm saying? I guess one of the last things we like to do is like, kind of like you, bring people together to talk about this type of stuff, to do this type of thing, and have folks really consider our relationship with the land, but most importantly, fellowship and building community,
Of course.
loving on each other. And, you know, ain't nothing like doing that over some locally grown food, you know what I'm saying?
Or cocktails.
Or cocktails.
Cocktails.
Yep.
So grateful to you and what you're doing in South Memphis and beyond with Mama Sundry. And I know that's probably not what you guys are most known for. So let's get into what everybody knows you for. Talibah, the Songbird. Please tell us about your latest journey with your music, what's happening now, what's coming soon, what we are looking forward to.
Yes, indeed. Well, I've recently finished a project. It's called Black Magic.
Experiencing Talibah's music is like an out-of-body experience. And then also inner work. Like you feel it in here. I've cried on 2 occasions watching her perform live. And it's just, you know who she is when she sings. And you know she knows who you are when she sings. So Hey!
It was impeccable.
Perfect. And I just love everything about it. Like it's music that we need. It's like pot liquor. Her music is like pot liquor.
I like that.
That's good.
I'm gonna have a
That's the
mixtape
next
called
album
Pot
title.
got it.
Coco Clean and Talibah
Hey!
Safiyah.
Oh, that's another thing y'all don't know. This is a whole musical trio
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
playing
What you
with it.
don't know,
Yeah.
don't play with us. Like Talibah's
Yeah.
a songbird.
Yeah.
But we got Urban
Big
Farmer right here,
Pharma.
Big Pharma. He got album on the way.
Come on.
Look,
I ain't gonna tell you the album title.
Coco Clean. Y'all don't know who Coco is, and it's good.
They need
job.
to meet Coco though.
But y'all may start to meet Coco as
Coco
this series unfolds.
Right.
But Coco Clean is a whole nother situation. She was founded
In Miami one
in
year ago.
Miami a year ago
Yeah.
Crazy.
by Bertram and Talibah. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you know.
Cheers. This is Coco
So
Queen
that's
right here.
Cheers
Yeah,
to Coco
come on.
Clean, Big Pharma,
Yeah.
Talibah Safiyah,
Her rap name is T-Pop though.
T-Pop. Look,
Okay, okay.
po up here. But please tell us about.
We are that Black Magic, obviously.
Indeed.
And that's the name of the project that I'm rolling out currently in this winter season. We recorded it here in Memphis
Yay.
at Edge Recording Studios because I'm in residency right now with the University of Memphis.
University of Memphis. Memphis.
Memphis was they. So we've been reworking some songs with the University of Memphis' High Water catalog, and we got blues vibes, we got soul vibes, we got trap vibes because that's Memphis, you know.
Gotta
So-
have a little bit of everything because
Yeah.
we are a little bit of
We
everything.
really are. We really are. I feel like Cheers is coming on.
Cheers is happening right
Okay.
now. Cheers.
Cheers times 2. to Black
Number
Magic,
2
baby.
to Black Magic. Stay tuned on the release date, peeps.
Yes.
I got to experience some of it right before Halloween.
Yeah.
That was the last time I cried. Well, we was crying.
And the first single came out on Halloween. which is why we celebrated just a few days before. And we'll be releasing the full project on January 11th. You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
You need to. We need to drop some of that black magic on this joint. Like I feel like Carmeon's people deserve a little piece of that joint.
Y'all hear that?
Yeah, I'm making my pitch.
Woody. Mr. Bertram Williams Jr., please tell us about your P-Valley on Stars experience. One, congratulations
Thank you.
on the success of the show. And two, I know this season has been crazy. Writer strike, AFSTRA, all these acronyms and things I don't understand. Union related things, hence why I'm not part of one. You could just call Hamilton Media to hire Carmeon Hamilton. So
that black
that's
abundant.
Mm-hmm. But I know this period of time has been unique.
For sure.
One, for those of you who aren't aware, how long has the strike been going on?
The strike lasted for 118 days.
118 days. And what I found out today of all days was y'all haven't really signed an agreement yet, have you?
Yeah.
Like I heard like it was this great deal and then y'all found out it wasn't that great. Is that correct?
It is correct.
Okay.
And unfortunate that we were super excited to hear that the negotiating parties came to terms, but nobody in the union has, I don't know if I told you this, but nobody in the union has read the actual agreement.
I read that today.
And so that, I thought it was just me. I was like, man, did I not get the attachment on this track? I was looking. But,
because that's what's supposed to happen in a union. You get the communication, everybody know everything that's happening, and then everybody go, yep, this is what we agreed to, and then everybody moves forward. But apparently that ain't.
They have been super communicative.
They have been communicative, but I do think that it raises a lot of questions and some opportunities, right? So
Indeed.
One question is, what the fuck is up with the deal?
That part.
But, yeah.
The question.
Also, the opportunity that I think the negotiating parties were looking to move into is getting everybody back to work.
Yes.
It's been so long. And so,
yes.
I can empathize with that because I'm ready to get back to work. We got P-Valley season 3, simmering. Like our, what do we call these again?
Our seasonal simmer.
Our seasonal simmers. And so the stories are ready to be told.
And we're ready to
I'm ready to get back to work.
Woo, it
Lil
ended on a
told
doozy.
me, that my character, Wody, is set to really get active in this next season,
Because he got real active last season in season 2. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Y'all, I know him in real life. I can't see him as a criminal.
He wouldn't hurt a fly.
And he hurt all the flies last season.
He laid that fly out.
They were flies. They had to go. They had to go.
Call him
but
water.
look. But I am, that's great to hear. I'm glad, one, this upcoming season is going to be amazing for you. I need the acronym people to get it together so y'all can get back to work.
Yes.
And Mr. Williams.
Yes, ma'am.
Please tell us about your engineering background, your city planning background. We some college educated peoples up in here. And this one, I just learned about his background probably in the last 6 months. I mean, you mean to tell me you ain't been acting your whole, you probably have been. I know you were part of the drama situation in school, middle school and high school.
Yeah.
That's how we met.
I forgot to tell y'all. They met so long ago. Did y'all date in high school?
On the lowest of keys.
Yeah.
We had a situation going on in high school.
Her sipping this drink like this.
That's the tea.
Sips Saint Nick.
Saint Nick Spritz.
A situation.
We've been really close since high school.
Okay, we've been close.
Yeah.
They have been close since high school. Okay, and then we lived our lives. I know you lived in New York for a long time. You.
Yeah.
And then Destiny found you guys back
Yeah.
together
The
again.
timing became perfect, and
We were just grown enough.
Who hunted who down in the return of?
it was me for sure.
Oh, I know that's right. Go
I
get
started
your
the
woman.
hunt though,
What?
but you finished it.
Yeah. I was working my black magic Carmeon, and here we are, you know, a couple years later, 2 years married.
And we are going to wrap. As we wrap these final things, gotta hit you with a little rapid
Just
fire
tied mine
situation.
up.
Let's go.
Little rapid fire situation. Okay, now, wings or barbecue?
Wings,
Wings for sure.
Mm.
Lemon pepper hot me, please.
please.
Lemon pepper hot. Segue off of this. Wait, what's your wing spot?
So
Not to be discussed. We just gonna leave it there.
I say Crumpy's on Madison. We love a good wing factory here and there. And recently we had Rico's,
I miss
which was
Rico.
fire.
I miss
Wait a
Rico.
minute, Rico's.
On Madison by Elbows.
Yeah.
See,
Madison
Rico's is
has
a new
wings.
one to me.
I will tell you.
Madison is the wing spot.
Support black business and eat hot wings.
Yeah.
Eat hot wings. Okay. All right. Rapid fire question number 2. Isaac Hayes or Al Green?
That ain't nothing but the devil.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
You know what? It's a mood situation. I can do Al Green on an everyday, but
Okay.
if I need a lift up,
it's
if
a
I need to
moment.
know that I need to get through a moment, then I might need to listen to a little Walk On By, a little Do Your Thing by Isaac Hayes. So it's a mood thing. A daily, I'll take Al. If I need a push forward, I'll take Isaac.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw this out too. You've done a cover of Isaac's Do Your Thing. I
Yeah.
feel like you should have chose him.
It was excellent.
Yeah.
Also, I met him before. He's my friend. He's not
Shout
my
out to
living friend,
Isaac.
but he's my friend.
Shout out to Isaac.
That was all right. He congratulated me on having all A's on my report card. and
Hey!
gave me $10 when I was in the 4th grade.
4th grade, straight A's.
Shout out to the OG Isaac Hayes. I'm
No,
gonna go with
seriously.
Al Green though.
Okay.
Just like the type of time.
Cause you a smooth, sexy ass man like him.
I'll take that.
He probably got chest hair.
Okay. And, all right. Now, question 3. It ain't rapid. But tell me, what is the key to your love with each other? I would say because it's beautiful to watch. Like, these two love each other, okay? Like, love each other. Like, it oozes and drips and things like that. Like, all outside of where it's supposed to be sometimes. But I love to see it. I love to see it.
I think for us, like doing the self-work to feel confident enough to be transparent and to know that how your person is expressing themselves and growing isn't against you, but it's an opportunity for you to expand and love each other more.
Okay.
Yeah. I think for us, it's just like communication and working hard to like talk with a degree of nuance and vulnerability that allows for, you know, not only your partner to understand you and empathize with you, but to like really be on the same page. And that feels like a kind of base or simplified answer, but it's true for us. Like in the last months, we've been just really working hard to speak when it's time to speak as clearly as we can speak and really working hard to hear each other. And so I feel like that's been working for us. And there's a couple other things working for us too. You already said it be spilling over where it ain't
things
supposed
that
to
be
spill,
spilling
you know
over.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
That, you know, that lends itself to like us doing what we're supposed to do.
It's helpful. But I will say, as someone that was in a relationship for 15 years and married for 10, it was and I've said this before very publicly, especially on the lives that I did with my husband, like our first 2 years and our last 2 years were our best years, like my favorite years. The first 2, you're getting to know each other, everything's fun and exciting. But those last 2 is when we understood who we were and began to accept each other for who each other was. And you two remind me of our last 2 years, like knowing who you are and then accepting each other for who you are and then playing to your strengths for each other. And it is the most beautiful thing to watch. And so I look at you both and see the most beautiful relationship that is fun first and foremost, and then oozing all the things that it be oozing, because it's sexy as hell. I'm just go ahead and say that. But the vulnerability, because I know I can see that both of you have done the work individually, like you are whole humans separate of each other, so it only gets better when you're together. And so I just have to say kudos to you both on that. So I love you both individually, but your marriage is one to be admired on several different levels and for multiple reasons.
You've made our day.
Yeah.
I love you both.
Thank you. We love you too.
Thanks again. You guys check out everything related to Bertram and Talibah. All of their links are below. Be sure to look out January 11th for new music from Talibah. Let's go ahead and send up these prayers and these spirits and everything to get this strike over with so Bertram can get back to work and we can get back to watching P Valley Season 3. Also support Mama Sundry, especially if you're a Memphian. They are always doing some kind of pop-up. They are giving away groceries. They're giving away the groceries in the front yard, okay? So hit them up for some greens and some cucumbers and all the things. Follow them both on both of their platforms. And cheers, everybody. Cheers.